Yo, what is up, boys? Stoic Tang here with another YouTube video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe so we can get further into the algorithm. And as always, get ready and strapped in. We're going to jump straight into it. So, we've been living in this life, this world, this current society, as a world of instant gratification. We're a world full of just looking for the shiny things, trying to grab those things that feel good, that make us happy, that can make us smile for this temporary time. Because we love the things that make us feel good, in the heart. Make us feel good maybe in our body. But God tells us one thing, that these are not the right things that we should be focused on. These are not the right things that we should be, thinking about every day. Because when you wake up, you're not thinking about how I can be happy today. No, that's not what your true purpose is in this real life. But that's what everyone's been doing. That's what we think is a social norm now. We think that the instant gratification is the social norm. That's why nobody's complaining. Nobody's saying you shouldn't be doing this. Nobody's saying you shouldn't be doing that. Nobody's saying the alcohol, the parties, the smoking, whatever it is you're doing, nobody's saying it's bad for you anymore. Except for the doctors, right? Except for maybe some social media influencers. But nobody's really saying you can't do this or you can't do that anymore. And that's one of the biggest problems that we have. That we simply don't know what's good and we don't know what's bad. Literally. That's the simplicity, the simplest way you can explain it. We don't know what's good and we don't know what's bad because everything that's bad looks like it's good and everything that's good looks like it's bad. Because no matter what we see, no matter what we look at, what we consume, everybody has a different opinion. Everybody says this about that, that about this, and it just makes you confused. What's really right? I can pop out on my computer and search up on Google, is this bad for me? And then someone right next to me will say, that's not bad for you. That's actually good for you because it has this benefit and that benefit. But we need to use our own discernment to see what is really bad and what is really good, right? And trying things are not necessarily bad. But if you have that gut feeling that it's bad already, that you've had this stigma in your life that it's already been bad, then just don't try it. Because not trying something will protect you of your innocence, will protect you of doing something that you can't unwrite, that you can't untangle. When you trap yourself into this one thing, where you just try this one thing, you get trapped. And you can't unwrangle that trap for a while. So my best advice would be to not try that thing in the first place, no matter what it is, right? I'm not giving any examples, but don't try the thing in the first place if you have a bad gut feeling about it. Don't try the person, don't try the thing, don't try the substance, don't try it. But if we're looking out in a real scope of the real world, yes, you should try things. You should try this specific career interest. You should try this specific hobby, right? Why not? You've got everything to discover. But make sure that your true environment and the true people you surround yourself with are people who are better than you or who have the same goals and the same dreams as you. Because sometimes we think that the people around us don't affect us. That we think the people around us don't control who we are. Right? We sit down sometimes in this table and we're just happy, we're just vibing all the time, and we talk about this, we talk about that. Yeah, we talk about this person, we talk about this conversation, we talk about what happened here, what happened there. Sure. This is normal, right? This is a normal conversation. But then you have this feeling in your heart that, wait a second. I don't really like this where this conversation is going. Why is this conversation going so close to lust? Why is this conversation going so close to gossip? And why is it not thinking about how hard we can work? Why is it not thinking about who we're going to be in the future? Why is it not thinking about our future plans for God, our future plans for marriage? Why is it not, why is it not focused? Why is it not focused? And when you're having these thoughts, you cannot just sit around and tell your friends, I don't want to sit next to you guys anymore. Or I don't want to be you guys' friends anymore. Or I don't want to have this conversation anymore. You can't tell them that directly, because that will just hurt them. That will just make you feel like the odd one out. Well, in reality, the only reason why you're feeling this is because you are the odd one out. You are the person that feels different. And the best decision you'll ever have from this moment on is to walk away from the entire situation. Because the only way you'll actually have a good outcome in life is by being around people that are better than you or have the same goals and dreams as you. Because when you're around a person that performs better than you, your level of performance goes up. And if you're around people who don't perform as well as you and who aren't striving to become more, your performance overall goes down. Your mentality goes down. The way you look at work, the way you're consistent, it goes down. Your productivity goes down. These things are super important to shaping you as a person in the future, to shaping you as a person that you want to become. And the more time you spend with these people that aren't good for you is valuable time that you're losing with people that are good for you, with people that will elevate you, right? You've got to just cut ties. Truthfully, cut ties, because your environment shapes you more than you ever could imagine. Your environment is what changes you. Your environment is what makes or breaks you. The right people will make you shoot up and accelerate like you couldn't think of, and the wrong people will just keep you stuck, and they don't want to see you doing better than them. Make sure you're with people who always clap for your achievements or say Alhamdulillah, because those people are the right people. Those people are the people who aren't jealous and envious of what you achieve, what you get. And every conversation is about success, success, success. And once you have those conversations with people who only talk about success, 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 then you'll rewire your brain to only want success too. And then you'll be able to come into those conversations and those tables to say your own success, and they'll commend you for it. And you don't have to feel less, because they'll commend you for it. They're happy for you. And those are the right people to be around with. Because you are who you spend the most, your 5 friends who you spend the most time with. You are who you spend the most of your time with. Literally. You are who you spend most of your time with. So make sure those people that you spend your time with are people that you aspire to be, or are people that are aspiring